Hello there, this is Cookies, and I've got turn 48 of EA Machaka. We got a Skull Staff and a bunch of Death Gems from Berytos. Skull Staff is to break into high death, like death 4 or plus, and I just don't have the research to make a Skull Staff of my own yet. And we also got 400 gold, so we can keep recruiting mages. We got some Patrol Chaff for blood hunting, cast a couple of Twiceborns, did a couple of arcane probings, found a Starflower Garden, which is 1 pearl. Did not find any blood slaves this turn. Also found a statue of the sitting god. So we had just had this fort relinquished to us from Berytos, but now we're going to give it back so he can also get access to an enchantment discount. And while we're doing that, we're going to go ahead and have this guy just make some earth boots. And then we only had one battle this turn. So let's go ahead and dive into that. And this is just Lanka taking their army and taking an allotted province. So this is part of the territory split that we had with Lanka and Vanheim. And I believe they also get the Weald. So they'll be taking that. This one's really nice for them because it gives them access to lizard shamans. And it should be a little bit... we want to give them the Weald because they've been so helpful and they're continuing to be helpful. We can't really hold it either. It lets them take more advantage of Fomoria's gigantic cap circle. So they'll get to do that with Fomoria, and they've got Might Marsh as well, and the Sinks. So they'll probably build like a wall of forts here. So that'll be nice for them. I believe we are talking about dispelling one of Saramatia's globals. I think it's Well of Misery. So we're gonna go ahead and we're sending some pearls over to Vanheim. Then we're also sending a bunch of stuff over to Berytos, including a Dwarven Hammer, so he can start making research boosters. That he told he would send me some, and then never ends up doing it, but it works out. So, and I think, yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and also take a quick look at the graphs, I guess. So the reason why we're dispelling Well of Misery and contributing to that is because Saramatia's research is head and shoulders above everyone else. And their gem income is also above everyone else. Like, this could have been an event or something from Muspelheim. Like, it's a pretty significant lead because of those two globals. So this is an effort to bring that team back down to size a little bit because they've been leading the gem income graph most of the game. So they're kind of becoming the new big bads on the map, at least for our team, especially when we're talking with Vanheim and Lanka. And then that's also providing us a little bit of cover on the provinces graph, so if we can pull this down just a little bit more, it'll be perfect. But we can't really pull it down too much more, otherwise I'll sneak into the top two with Berytos, and that might also look a little bad. So I think we've taken about as much as we can from Berytos, but they're not so crazy far ahead yet. And I think other people aren't as scared because the research, we don't want to look like food, so we definitely need to improve our research, but it's not too bad. And then for the army size graph, this is Berytos and Lanka turning on their blood economies. And so you can see the Berytos blood economy, and you can see the Lanka one starting to ramp up a bit as well. So that's what we're up to for that. And I think that's a lot of it. We're still doing some more remote site searching. Still sending more troops over to Hinnom, which is now cracked. No, this guy's going home. Okay, I guess we're sending this guy over to Hinnom. So we're going to go ahead and storm Hinnom this turn. We're only going to take one shot at this because we do have more important things for this army to do, like take Kalermagor and Phrygia, which are the 2 thrones. So I don't want to sit here and continuously try to re-siege, so we'll take one shot at it, and then we've told Saramatia that they can have it if we fail. In terms of our formation, we've got a big hold and attack rear with the Lion Warriors. Barbarians are on hold and attack closest to take out the wall guards and to not get in the Lion Warriors' way. The Lions and Cavalry are also on attack rear, and the Spider Riders as well. Probably could have put some more of these troops on attack closest just to keep them out of the way. And then we've got a big Skelly Spam Mage Corps. So that's kind of the idea with this. And yeah, forging another Dwarven Hammer. We're going to keep doing that until we probably run out of Earth Gems. We're creating this Palisade. This Palisade has come up, so we're upgrading it to a fortress. So we're finally getting our forts online, so we can start the long trek to trying to catch up on research, which is extremely difficult. It's a very hard graph to catch up on, because it's not enough to just match your opponents in terms of catching up. You actually have to overinvest so that if you want to try and close that gap, and that's so you actually start gaining ground on them. So we're just really far behind. But otherwise, we're going to get a little bit more Bloodhunt Patrol Chaff. And this group of Ichthids is coming on down for Narian Sea if that doesn't get taken. So you can see here, Throne of the Sun, we really like that one. So, but we're sending the spy down to Drogar to see what that one is. And we've got this spy heading up to Phrygia to see what this throne is. So I think that's it for this one. So I'll go ahead and see you in turn 49. Have a good one.